fam, we're back. What's up? Today, we are making my famous recipe. This is the first time I've made these. We're making the best pancakes you've ever tried. And by my recipe, I actually mean my wife's recipe. Story time. On Valentine's Day, she woke me up. We didn't wake up at 4. She let me sleep in, which was kind of nice. So we woke up, I walked out to the table.
Boom shakalaka!
Pancakes, peanut butter fluff, right on top of these boys. So we're making these. Look at these dumb, sexy pancakes. Oh yeah. Doesn't it make you just wanna just whip some pancakes up? Some nice brown peanut butter fluff on those nice thick boys. All right, so today I'm gonna teach you how to make them. Where do we start, Danny? We're starting with flour. Flour is great for covering your clothes and making nice, delicious, baked, griddled pastries. So I do this every time. We're gonna start with 1.5 cups of flour. The flour is pretty non-negotiable. A lot of these ingredients you can kind of change to taste. Turns out you can't. Maybe I should get an apron. All right. So then we're gonna start with our baking powder. Not baking soda. Do not confuse the two. Baking soda tastes horrible. Baking powder tastes delicious. Tastes so good. It's fizzy. Oh, so guys, we're gonna get our 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We're gonna put it in, not baking soda. Lastly, just a wee-to teaspoon of salt. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our sugar. This one is a variable dependent in our equation of these pancakes. Basically, you just put as much sugar as you want. We're putting a 1/4 cup of sugar. We're gonna whisk these together. These brown sugars are not working. If your brown sugar is dried out, then you have the little clumps of sugar when you try your pancakes. Our dry ingredients are somewhat mixed together. Now we're gonna do our wet ingredient. With our wet ingredients, we're gonna get 1.25 cups of milk. So I have 1 cup right here. Boom. I don't have 1/4 cups, so I'm just gonna do a half cup. For those of you who dropped out, I dropped out. I dropped out in 8th grade. Why? You wanna know the story why I dropped out? I was in school and it was like senior prank day or something. A senior basically threw this like fart bomb in the office. I don't know why, it wasn't me, but I was highly encouraging of the senior to do this. I was in 8th grade and basically the guy got pissed. He was like, who is it? Who is it? And I said it was me for some reason, even though it wasn't me. And then I met the principal for the first day because it was a weird school, and he came in and he was like, what is wrong with your hair? Because my hair was red at the time. And I was like, I dyed it. And he's like, what's up with those pencils in your ears? These little gauges. He was pissed. And he was like, you better have your hair chopped off by Monday and those pencils out of your ears out, or you're out. This is the first day I met him. It was a really awkward interaction. And the only thing that was really weird about it was that I was in a drama school. I was literally in an art school, and there were so many kids with dyed hair. So if you're watching this, I forgot his name. If you're watching this, if you didn't do that to me, I wouldn't be here making this stupid show. You know what I'd be? I'd be on freaking Broadway, tapping and dancing and singing with a bunch of beautiful men and women. So, thanks to you, I'm here doing this. But that's why I dropped out. Oh, I didn't even tell you why I dropped out. I was failing anyways when he said that, so I was just like, drop out. If you're watching this and you're having a hard time in school, drop out. Guess what? You could be on a cooking show with 1,000 views. And you know what? Sure, it'd be awesome to be singing and dancing with really handsome and strong men who could lift me up. These pancakes are freaking delicious. And you know, when you're on Broadway, you can't have pancakes. You know what you can have? Chicken and lettuce. You can't have this because you need to be a beautiful man, and that's not what I ever wanted. So actually, if you're out there, Mr. De La Rosa. If you're out there, Mr. De La Rosa, thank you. Thank you a lot. So I pre-melted this, but we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're also gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. The thing about vanilla extract is it gets you. You drink it sometimes when you're a kid because there's nothing else to binge on in the house, and then it turns out it's not sweet at all, and it tastes horrible. So, lesson learned, don't eat vanilla extract. We're gonna spice it up. Danny's gonna get pissed at me, and she's gonna be behind the camera like this. We're gonna put a little cinnamon in the pancakes. I can't do cinnamon in the pancakes. Why? Because Annie won't let me, and I'm cooking breakfast for her. So we're just gonna mix this in, get it real nice and pretty. Mmm. Tastes so good. Damn it.
I don't like the idea that ate off your hand, but yeah.
Wasn't the first time she did that. Hey-oh. Once we got the nice, juicy, thick boy batter, then we're gonna make the pancakes. As you can see, I have this real nice luxury burner. If you go low and slow, your pancakes are gonna start looking like this. Here's what we're gonna have on the pancakes. If you go hot and fast with these pancakes, this is what's gonna happen. So, for these cakes, you're gonna need two things, a ladle and a spatula. I just cracked it. My mom's gonna be pissed. Wait, look. Mom, if you're watching, it wasn't me. It was Ella, and it was broken, so I just pretended like I broke it. Showbiz, Mom. When we're making these pancakes, you're gonna wanna nicely grease the stove. Gonna get about yay much, and then just drop it. You don't want it to go, oh my God, the pan's burning! Okay, it's burning, oh my God. So we're gonna grab our ladle, our soup ladle, and depending on how big your ladle is, you're gonna want around 1 ladle full. If you're a giant and you're watching this, just use a normal sized spoon. Maybe a baby spoon for your giant babies. All right, so now we're just gonna drop it on there. The baking powder makes them thick boys. Look, check it. You know what? Hot Emmyn, Danny does, but you guys don't. That's not for you. Hot Emmyn is for Danny, not for this recipe. Low and slow's for you. These pancakes are growing, are getting thick. They're getting that nice, thick boy Emmyn. What we're gonna need to look out for when making these pancakes are the bubbles in the pancakes. So once you see a couple bubbles, woo! Oh my God! That is what we're looking for when we see a pancake. Crisp edges. But when you see these, keto's right out the door. I don't advise being on keto if you're watching this video. If you click on this video and you're on keto, get off keto. Now we're starting the fluff. I don't know if I can have this on national television, so it's blurred now. No brand at all. We're gonna get 16 fluid ounces of heavy whipping cream.
So weird.
We're just gonna check the bottom of this guy. That looks about done. And just for presentation, you're always gonna wanna serve it with the crispy side up. You guys have nice white plates and you have ladies over for breakfast. I don't know why they'd be over in the morning. But if you have any ladies over in the morning, they're gonna love it if you serve it on a nice white plate. And I'm just grabbing this guy. We're gonna leave this to the side. All right, so after we have the heavy whipping cream in, we're gonna put around 2 tablespoons of sugar. All right, so we don't have any more counter space, so I'm gonna set up my KitchenAid. Actually, my assistant is Ella. Ella, is there an attachment on it? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't be too mean to them. They're setting up your freaking KitchenAid. So we're just gonna leave this going for a second. Now we're gonna worry back about the pancakes. I just know it's good. Ladies, if they're in the morning, crispy side up on a white plate. Listen to me, fellas. You think I got here without a white plate? No. So this is still when you're waking up early, the girl's still in bed, you're trying to surprise her. What? The boy and girl had a sleepover. We gotta pipe up the heat, pipe up the love. Is it flying? It's flying. You guys have one of those whisk attachments on your KitchenAid? I say you just whisk that boy up. If you have a hand mixer, that's gonna work too. Something with a lot of whisk things. Flip in our pancake. Oh, the girl came out. Roxanne, check it. Look, I got circle pancake. That looks horrible. Damn, you have a girl staying over whose name is Roxanne? Jeez. You're doing well for yourself, buddy. We're moving our plate to the side. Now we're gonna do 2/3 of a cup of peanut butter. Guys, stop looking, the brand is dripping. We don't use brands on this show. Back to what I was saying. We're gonna put 1/3 in, boom. Guys, any brand's gonna work. Any brand will work. Now we're gonna check them on the pancakes. Roxanne, what's up, baby? We're not on a TV set just yet. Right now, sometimes you're just cooking in your mom's kitchen, having fun, thinking you're a good cook on his own show. All right, guys, lastly for this recipe, we're gonna need 4 ounces of room temp cream cheese. Room temp, don't put it colder, it's not gonna mix right. And yeah, so now we're gonna set this to blend. The pancakes are starting to bubble, it's almost done, and our peanut butter fluff is about to be done. Life is great, guys. Time things right. Roxanne just woke up, came out, and that's not appropriate. I can't say that. Roxanne is there wearing full suit and tie, and you come out with these, you're gonna marry a woman the day that you make this. If you're a woman and you have a man, props to you. You're probably gonna get married too. Let's imagine a guy like Jim Halper. Jim Halper walks out, you're a lady, you're making these, or a man, I'm losing control of this conversation. Basically, whatever gender you are, you make these pancakes, you're getting married. That day, You think Danny and I went on a couple dates? No. I just made a ton of pancakes. I just made these pancakes, peanut butter fluff. Now look, I'm married. I'm married and get thousands of hate comments every day. The fluff is looking fire. The fluff is looking insane, like ridiculous. All right, so now we're gonna flip this guy. I guarantee you this crust is gonna be ridiculous. That looks so good. Guys, low and slow, not hot and tight. That's not for you. That just tastes so effing good. And my brother made a special request. You guys aren't allowed to do this. It's just me because I'm a pro chef. That's gonna be bomb. Now, just tap them in. You literally are kidding me. Guys, if you're watching this, share this with everybody you know. You wanna watch this video and keep it to yourself? You wanna just know this pancake and not share it with anybody? Watch the video, text it to every single one of your friends. This is a gift from God himself. Now we just sit and we wait. Pancakes are cooking, fluff is done, Roxanne's waiting. Life is good. Life is really, really good. This is cooking, it's breakfast. Roxanne's tired because you guys went to bed at like 5 a.m. All right guys, pancakes are ready to flip. Honestly, if you want a little nice crunch, this light golden brown, unbelievable. I didn't sleep with the lady Roxanne. Roxanne is a fictionary character. Maybe the lady you're sleeping with. That is not appropriate. Who cares, you know? We're off the books. This is Cooking with Them. This is my show, concluding our show. So we're gonna get 3 nice plates. Turns out, plot twist, Roxanne's not the only one who's left over. Hey-o. Now what we're gonna do, life is good now. I got 3 plates. I gotta drop the joke. Nobody's sleeping over. Don't do things with people that you don't love and you just met. Do things with people that you love and accept you. That's it. So now we're gonna put 2 pancakes per plate. So guys, with this, turns out you could just use the ice cream scoop, put it in the middle, get a really fat dollop, and all you gotta do is grab your little pancake, do this, and mix it on. Now you got a fat scoop. Don't use a spatula, guys. Just don't. Now on our last guy, this is the one we're trying to use for the thumbnail, so we gotta be careful with this one. So we're gonna put this last one on. Boom, nice and pretty. Guys! You want to learn how to make the best pancakes of your life? You got Roxanne, Andrew, Andrea, Lucas, anybody sleeping over, you got friends, partners, anything. You want to make these pancakes for them. Wake up early, surprise them, show them you love them. Guys, this is how you make the fluffiest pancakes on the planet with a delicious peanut butter fluff on top. Guys, my name is Emmyn. This has been Cooking with Them. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put a little tag right here and go make these for people. Once you watch this, if you enjoyed the episode, share it with people. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next Friday. Bye guys.